Are we shocked? Are we really shocked? This shit like this gotta stop. Because at the end of the day, the children suffer. We can play the blame game all day. Y'all not gonna like this, but I don't give a fuck because it needs to be said. Ladies, when are we gonna start taking some accountability for these type of situations? Y'all sit here and lay with these athletes and these rappers or whatever the case may be, get pregnant by them, and then get on the internet complaining about he don't take care of his baby. Girl, what kind of man did you think this person was? If you seen what he did with this woman, that woman, and that woman, and that woman, and he ain't in them kids' life, what the fuck makes you think that you different? What makes you special? What makes you think he's going to step it up for you if he ain't step it up for the previous children he done had and left hanging? Money does not equate a relationship with a child. I know you wanted that lifestyle. I know you wanted to be comfortable. I know at least if you're going to have a baby daddy, it's going to be a rich one. Big whoop. But that doesn't change the fact that you got to get in the field and you got to raise these kids. Y'all be having these unrealistic as expectations of these men that show you who they are without having to tell you what it is. And then when they find out that you pregnant and off rip, they hit you with the, so what you gonna do? Well, I don't want nothing to do with it. They'll throw you some money because they got it to give it to you. And that's it. They don't want nothing to do with that. And at the end of the day, all the children suffer. That doesn't make him any less of a clown. That don't make him any less dumb for creating the situation to begin with. But at the end of the day, you're the one who makes the decision to carry the baby and have it. Whatever your beliefs are, if you don't believe in pro-choice or whatever the case may be, then understand that with that decision, this is what you chose to do. Understand that, okay, I'm probably going to be doing this without the dad, so I got to figure it out. Some women will take their L's and do what they got to do. Now, if he does decide at some point to mature and come around and be a better father, then allow him to do that. But he's young and he's rich and he's living the fast life. You too old to be acting like. Some of y'all be too old and know better. What we having a rich baby daddy race? How many kids can I have by a bunch of different rich men? Like what kind of shit are we creating? It cannot always be on the men. We can blame them. They do take part in the blame, but y'all the ones bearing these kids at the end of the day. So at what point are we going to take accountability? You can't be trapped. If he already told you off rip what it was, he told you to go get the procedure done, but you chose not to do that. And I don't know why, for the life of me, y'all think I do not understand for the life of me why y'all think having a baby is gonna keep a man, boo. Mama's baby, papa's maybe. Now, of course, I would hope at the very least a man takes responsibility for his part in things, and we can come down on them all day long, but we need to have a conversation. I've been in a lot of mom support groups and women's groups and sisterhood groups or whatever the case may be, and I find a common theme. Like, why are we coddling and dismissing irresponsible behavior? The way he going around laying down, fucking and sucking and having fun, and you on the other end of that fucking sucking and having fun or whatever the case may be. What do you think is going to happen when y'all are having unprotected sex? If you don't make him wear a condom, even off a pre-cum, he can get you pregnant. I thought we were all had, sex education and we knew this. Also, if you are not a believer in taking birth control, and I understand that's a separate conversation, you need to find a way to be preventative. An emergency contraceptive pill. If you don't know, or if you kind of just get it anyway, baby, it is $50. You got that, mama. Let's talk about it. Be more selective and be careful who you give your body to. Your womb is the most precious thing you can give a man. So why are y'all just giving it to these reckless ass niggas out here? And then sitting there with egg on your face, sad, with your mouth hanging on the floor like, I don't understand. I don't get it. You do. We lie to ourselves. A lot of us lie to ourselves and think, you know what? It'll change. We have this sense of delusion that maybe, he'll change. He'll step up. He might not. But you know what kind of nigga you dealing with. Because you keep opening your legs to him. And then you'll sit up here and y'all be so flabbergasted as I'm so confused. Girl. Listen, we all fall short. We all make mistakes. We all exercise bad judgment. But be fucking for real. Take some accountability. Take your L. Move on. Do what you gotta do. And hope he steps it up. Because at the end of the day, your kids suffer because of y'all decisions. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.